and I applied oftentimes self-forgiveness. And then a very fascinating point comes up. I had the same thoughts like 1 year ago with that I believed that I created a connection with my anger to my parents. And that I got manipulated from my parents through the connection which I have accepted and allowed. And so I was thinking, or I believed, and that this, what I feel is now the anger from my parents. And then the puppies got also sometimes angry. But it wasn't really anger, it was a play from their perspective. But they fight it really hard, and I was also believing they are the mirror from me or from the environment where they live here, from my parents and from me. And I was thinking I was also connected with the puppies because of my feelings to the puppies. But the feeling, it wasn't really a feeling, I was others to the puppies because of the cuteness. And I applied oftentimes self-forgiveness, but I didn't realize to this point. I was also thinking I'm so sensitive because of that I can feel my parents or also the puppies. For the puppies, it's just a game. They play together. How heavy they can bite each other, and because they're now 9 weeks old, and in the beginning where I get there, they're quite clumsy. So today I watched some videos from Sonette and from Bernard, and I had the feeling these are exactly the videos for me. I've also written down myself about these points, about the anger, about my parents, about how the puppies assist me in my process. Because I got also, this was other point, I got also angry by my puppies because they are not housebroken, and therefore they shouldn't piss into the house. And this, I don't beat them, no, but I was just sometimes angry because the anger was already in me and defined as me. And in some moments, then I tried to explain the puppies what they can do or how they can do it. Sit front of the door and rushed over the door and parked and then ran outside to show the puppies how they can do. But they didn't really understand. Maybe a little bit. One time the black one made it. Now they're also not housebroken, but it's more comfortable with them. So yeah, and it was fascinating how the anger possessed me and how unstable I was in this point, and how often I can fall every time in the same fucking story about anger. Because in my past, in the last years, I had oftentimes to do with anger, my self-created anger, because of not understanding why the world is so fucking unhumanity. I was the so fucking man which was unhumanity because of my anger. And now today I watched a video, I already said, from Zanet and Bernard, and one is, it was unlisted videos from Bernard, the disconnection of the chords, of the psychic chords. And then I realized again how stupid I am, I was, not stupid, yes, stupid in this point, because of falling again and again and again, and not realizing of one single thought, or two single thoughts about anger, my definition of anger, that I am the anger, I got the anger, and also the connection. There's no really connection. Just within my belief, I created a connection, a pattern, or a program within me, and therefore I deceive myself, but it wasn't real. So within this realization, anger do not really exist, and I forgive myself for accepting and allowing myself to define myself as anger. And I forgive myself for accepting and allowing myself to believe in psychic chords, in those created some programs within me. So within this video I stop it now completely. I will never fall again. I will, and I do, I act in life awareness now in every moment. I will stay by my breath. And a very supportive video was also the tonality of the voice. And when I now realize that my voice becomes different tonalities, I will stop myself, I will breathe through, and I start from the moment, breath by breath.